And the locker room came to the aid of Rude Boy Riley as John Cannon's crew tried to take him out. But push come to shove at the end of this match, when Jason Karloff was in the ring with Riley helping him up, it was Karloff attacking Rude Boy Riley after the match. And this is definitely going to set up a match between Riley and Karloff. Karloff probably very jealous right now that he is not the champ, and he has not had the opportunity to win that title since the Team Torment were running around with that title. He had many opportunities and did not follow through, did not win. So maybe he feels that taking out Riley is his best way back to the championship. I don't know, but I'm sure we're going to see a Rude Boy Riley Jason Karloff match in the immediate future. Joey Ace defended his championship against Logan Black, Mark Quinn, Anthony Gangone, and Nevins, and it was Joey Ace victorious, and he remains the champ. So good job to Joey Ace. Bonesaw Jesse Brooks, the baddest woman on the planet, in an intergender match took on Darius Carter. And Darius, you can run, but you can't hide, my friend. Finally, Jesse Brooks got her hands on Carter, and Jesse Brooks defeated Darius Carter in the middle of the ring for all to see. So I hope some fun chants start every time he gets to the ring. But Bonesaw Jesse Brooks defeated Darius Carter victorious. The tag team champions Style Finesse, their first title defense, took on the former champs EYFBO, and Style and Finesse defeated them and kept their tag team titles. Justin Neff defeated Benjamin Quinn in a one-on-one match, and a three-way match saw Jay George take on Smiley and TNA star Rockstar Spud. And it was the infamous Jay George victorious over Smiley and Rockstar Spud, and that completed Warriors of Wrestling's Extreme Heat, in the Extreme Heat, I might add. Very hot in that building, but very good show nonetheless. Good job by Joe Bellini and friends and his whole crew. Great show. So once again, no title changes. Riley, Ace, and Style Finesse still the champions. So let's move on right now. Let's finish up our tag team tournament. We said King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd defeated APA. It was the original Heart Foundation defeating Lanny and Angelo Poffo. It was the Mega Powers defeating Randy Savage and Zeus. And it was the fabulous Rougeau brothers defeating Maven and Simon Dean. Cactus Jack and Mikey Whipwreck defeated the Russians. It was Triple H and China defeating Balls Mahoney and Masato Tanaka. It was the Outsiders defeating the Smoking Guns. Apparently my computer doesn't want to. There it goes. Good job. It was the Rockers defeating the Lucha Dragons. Steve Williams and Ted DiBiase defeated Team Besties. That's not a fair matchup, but it's okay. It was Paul London and Brian Kendrick defeating Demolition's Axe and Crush. Axe and Crush. That Canadian guy and Dean Malenko defeating Raven and Stevie Richards. Rated RKO defeated the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. And again, computer taking forever. There we go. It was Harlem Heat defeating the Harlem Heat defeating the Beautiful People. It was the Hardy Boys, I would say maybe an upset here, defeating Kevin Nash and Scott Steiner. Evolution defeated the Harris Twins. Dory and Terry Funk defeated Dave Otunga and Curtis Axel. Billy and Chuck defeated the Godwins. Paul Orndorff and Rowdy Piper defeat the Valiant Brothers. Soul Patrol defeated Too Cold Scorpio and the Sandman. In a high-flying match, Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio pulled off the victory over Air Boom. It was the Wild Samoans defeating the Untouchables. Chris Candido and Lance Storm defeated the Body Donnas. The Can-Am Connection defeated the Hall of Fame Bushwhackers. The team of Jerry Show defeated Ascension. Lex Luger and Sting defeated the Headbangers. The Nasty Boys pull off a win against Sabu and Rob Van Dam. Randy Savage and Jerry the King Lawler defeated Rybaxel. It was Show Miz defeating the Legion of Doom 2.0. Tons of Funk, they squashed Sabu and the Tasmaniac. But it was Yokozuna and Owen Hart squashing Strikeforce. In a very good match, saw the Dream Team, Greg Valentine and Brutus Beefcake take on the British Bulldogs. But it was the British Bulldogs victorious. The Head Shrinkers, they defeated Too Cold Scorpio and Marcus Alexander Bagwell. The Dudley Boys, in a very physical match, defeated Ron Simmons and Butch Reed, Doom. Tony Stetson and Larry Winters defeated the Wolves. David Flair and Crowbar pick up the win against the Basham Brothers. Booker T and Goldust defeat Degeneration X. So there's your first big name out of the tournament. The former champs, Booker T and Goldust, knocking off Degeneration X, the combination of Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Miz and Mizdow defeat the Oddities. Kronos and Saturn defeat High Energy. The Prime Time Players knock off Rey Mysterio and Billy Kidman. The Foreign Legion knock off Mike Awesome and Raven. It was Hulk Hogan and Mr. T knocking off Jay and Jules Strongbow. Rosie and Hurricane, the former champs, defeat Techno Team 2000. It was the Killer Bees victorious over John Morrison and The Miz. Team Rhodes Scholars, they defeated Harlem Heat 2000. The Pitbulls, they layeth the killing on Team Lay Cool. Kane and X-Pac defeat the Gangsters. The Natural Disasters defeat Jack and Jerry Briscoe. Tommy Dreamer and Johnny Gunn defeat Spirit Squad. Bobby Roode and Austin Aries defeat Too Cool. That could be considered an upset, possibly. But it was the American Dreams. They defeated the Conquistadors. Edge and Christian defeated the Radicals. Computer, let's go. We the People defeated 3 Minute Warning. Beer Money Inc. defeated Tommy Dreamer and Raven. It was Money Inc. defeating Coco Beware and the Red Rooster. Thank goodness. Shawn Michaels and Diesel defeated Ricky Steamboat and George the Animal Steel. The Road Warriors, the original Legion of Doom, they knocked off Rhythm and Blues, Greg Valentine and Honky Tonk Man. Spike Dudley and Balls Mahoney took on John Cena and any partner he ever had. And apparently in this one, John Cena was victorious in round number 1. That's terrible. It was Justin Incredible and Lance Storm defeating the 3-man band. It was Roddy Piper and Ric Flair defeating the New Day. The Brothers of Destruction, in a very physical matchup, defeated Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie. That must have been brutal. It was Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saito defeating DDP and Canyon. It was the Von Erichs defeating the New Age Outlaws. Hector and Chavo Guerrero defeated the Mamalukes. It was the Steiner brothers defeating Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. The Mexicools defeated Well Done. NWO Black and White defeated Epico and Primo, or better known now as El Matadores. The Hollywood Blondes defeated the Blackjacks. Let's see. The Men on a Mission, they defeated the FBI. And we're almost there, folks. 4 more brackets left. We had the Young Stallions defeating Deuce and Domino. The Twin Towers defeated the Natural Born Thrillers. And Nikolai Volkov and Boris Zukov defeated Yoshiro Tajiri and Mikey Whipwreck. And in our final one, the Brainbusters, Arn and Anderson and Tully Blanchard, defeated Adrian Adonis and Jesse the Body Ventura. If you go to our page after, and you'll see round number 2. If there's a bunch of people you didn't hear, that's because they had automatic buys into round number 2. So an entire second round matchup is already set. Because of time, we're not going to go into it. But check after the show, about 5 minutes after the show, we'll post the link, and you can see round number 2 of the greatest tag teams of all time. See, I wish Nick was here. Nick loves these things. He gets all crazy into it. He loves these tournaments. He definitely does. But let's see. Do we have anything else we want to cover here for you folks? That's I think it could be. Yeah, that could be it. It's a possibility. Let's find out. If I push this button, it means it's it.
Hello, this is the Intrepid Traveler, Paul London. Good journey, y'all. When you're ready to whip your rock out, do it with Coach Kev at Damage 365 Radio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. We need to put this big dog to bed and put episode number 21 in the books. I want to give some shout-outs and thank yous to the boys at Emerge Wrestling, Dave Dynasty, and the champ, Donnie Idol. Thanks to Joe Bellini of Warriors of Wrestling. Thanks to the Jersey Devil of D2W Wrestling. Check them both out on Facebook or on their websites for show information. I'd like to thank MZ Promotions for the opportunity to meet Dean Malenko, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and Nick the Beard's favorite wrestler. I was very happy that I got him a nice signed 8x10 for him. Very ecstatic. We'll give it to him at Strat Night on the 14th. And thanks again for the opportunity of Bret the Hitman Hart. Thanks to D2W and WOW. And ladies and gentlemen, Health Control, the nitwit population, and have your friends spayed or neutered. On behalf of the rest of the Damage 365 radio team, I am Coach Kev. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great weekend.